What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Borussia Dortmund Rebuild in Football Manager 2023. Leave a thumbs up for more. Greatly appreciate the support from you guys. And I did want to say on that as well, from the last episode I touched on, I was giving updates, but also mentioned, starting a journeyman and when we'll get that going and all that. I'm going away, and when I come back, just basically on Christmas, we'll get it started. And we'll round up. I'm wondering... because we're in January here, and I might have a couple tactics videos going out. So at least, I want to finish up this season, and I'm excited to get that started now because you guys seem pretty supportive of doing that and thinking it's a good idea. And that's a good thing with a journeyman. You can move teams within the same save. And the one we did in FM22 was really, really good. Really good, as I said, especially in those first few seasons. Not first few clubs, So, hopefully we can bring that back. And not necessarily that series, of course. It's a different game. But I mean, that same kind of... story. It was a great story as well. We were progressing with each club like a typical journeyman. So but keep your eyes out for that, guys. Keep your eyes out. But as I said, we're looking to play a bit more now of this. Got the Champions League group done, and we did just qualify. Even here, it's been a bit give or take. Like, we've advanced. It was tough. Sevilla, they're okay. They won 3 games, but they lost 3. And we just did enough. We just did enough in the end. So happy with that. Along with getting a decent amount of wins in the league. Unfortunately, last league game, away Gladbach, they can be tricky on their day. 4-1 really struggled there. Adeyemi still scoring a fair amount of goals. Talk about him a bit. I don't like his composure. Like, I've got a lot of mixed feelings about him. I think he's been solid, but is it just his quality? That's it. Like, he's a wonder kid, but I feel like composure is always going to be a weakness of his. But as we said, we're probably not thinking too long term. So the World Cup situation, and then also generally Germany has that break and then Christmas, New Year. That's why we got our next game. It is going to be in January. Big break from the last league game when you look at it. So Union Berlin should be an easier game, but that's the next one we have coming up. Outside of that, even the balance, I feel Dortmund would probably be quite a long project, because that, I would be interesting to see what the finances will be like come the end of the season, because that budget, it's not really a lot to work with. So... we'll hopefully just have a more straightforward game here, and off camera I'll have a bit of, we'll see if we can do any transfer work and all of that. But, as I said, I think the main focus now is, we'll finish this season, just try and have the best season possible with our core squad. I think, that's going to be the goal as we build towards, starting that journeyman later in the month, December. Around Christmas. So, look forward to that. And, hopefully we can get that started pretty well. But, for now, let's see how we go against Union Berlin. So, let's get into this game against Union Berlin now. They're bottom of the league, only 3 points. So, I'm hopefully going to win this one. But, not even after this break. Look, Emre Can, just... we're going to go Ozcan and Thomas Meunier again with a little injury. 4 to 11 days, as I said, little. He's not missing too long term. Paslak to the bench. Wolf, I'm going to start Moray because he's back as well. So, he's okay. But I feel our next in line, is, look, Sula. I've said it previously, and even Emre Can as well. As I said, if we were thinking more a long-term situation, right back, I'm not sure if the current guys is that really top level. Well, they're clearly not. Marco Reus coming back to kind of full fitness now, so Gio Reyna missing. Again, just for him, it's 7 days to 3 weeks, so... a little injury, not too long term, and Haller is just coming back as well. So get fitness into him, in the reserves, and build that up, and maybe can have a decent second half of the season, come back from that injury again, really physically strong, great pen taker as well. So outside of that, we're still looking quite strong. Milan could be someone who plays, but yeah, I like Daniel. I like him, but he's a striker as well, and we got Adeyemi, as I said, he's solid. He's got some weaknesses to his game, but I think there's a lot to be said about just giving him a lot of game time and getting that football into him. Guerreiro. He's been decent for Portugal in the World Cup as well. Yeah, I told you his attacking ability. Yeah, he scored a goal, but yeah, Guerreiro. I think he really complements the team because of his attacking ability. From fullback, he provides a bit churn. Maybe Wolf goes on the bench just to balance that out. Just have fit players on the bench. Why not? And I like the look of the team. So let's go in. But yeah, I can tell there's something where I'm not 100% with the squad. I guess we're first season, so yeah. You always are going to have plans to make changes. So yeah, top spot with a win. That should be pretty motivating. Here we go. Yeah, 5 at the back formation. Well, I'm not sure how long they've been rolling with it, or they're looking to change, or maybe they just don't have the quality in them and it's not really going to matter. No matter how they set up. And this is what I mean. Come on. Bellingham. And what I was going to say is, you remember the last episode we had, there was little moments of, lag? Every chance this game is going to go clean as you're going to get. Or maybe not. I had to say that, didn't I? It's when you get your confidence up. But they're clean. Look at that goal. Look at that. That was a beauty. Just clean in the way of it being a great strike. And as we will look from the replay, Guerreiro see a dangerous ball, and Bellingham on his own, that helps. Then he had time just to make space for himself. Someone was near him, so you don't want to, that wasn't the best defending. You got to talk about their defense somewhat. It seemed like he covered him, and then out of nowhere, Bellingham created more space again. So that was absolutely brilliant. Jude Bellingham, he can become absolutely anything, even he at the World Cup. It's fair we talk about some World Cup things. But yeah, he's class for his age, really. He's class for any age, to be honest. Yeah, he's a ready-made footballer. And 1-0. We take that maybe just before we get into half-time break. We'll ease off the tackles for a couple lads on those yellows. As you can see, Royce and Bellingham. And yep, we want to make those changes. 1-0. Happy we've been in control of the game. I think we could go on with the job, though. Obviously, we're coming off a big break. So we're not going to be absolutely flying, but I'd love to see this fly in. Fly in? No. Not quite. Their keeper makes the save. 1-0. 1-0. Hazard. Come on, guys. Ooh. I was wondering what was going to happen with that. I was worried about Royce giving away another yellow, but it was smart. Hummels, Hazard, wasted. I don't want to say we haven't been good, but I feel like we haven't been as good as we could be, considering the opponents. Jude Bellingham being good, yellow card, lower condition. Mahmoud Dahoud. I like the name. He's got some nice attributes as well. Look at that. He's got again some lower ones, but his key attributes, they're pretty strong. So look elsewhere, Marco Reus, another It's an interesting one. It's interesting what we do here. Maybe Hazard through the middle. Can we apply that? Thank you. And Doniel Marlin, he is right-footed. Adeyemi is left. Yeah, I was just making sure. So we make that move and it seems correct. And just to show you as well why we do that. It will fit him on his left side, cutting in and just freshen up the selection. Maybe something the opponents will not be expecting. Adeyemi, Milan, we switch up the striker, or maybe more so that Adeyemi out wide. Come on. I'm not even going too crazy about that, but I mean, we push him out to the inside forward role and he scores. So make of that what you will. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that change, but again, we're not going to go too crazy about it because we should be winning against bottom of the league. And Adeyemi, and he hit it on his right, all we talked about being left-footed. Let people go crazy is not the right word, I think. The importance of being able to cut in on your correct foot. I didn't want to say right foot to confuse people because his right foot is his left foot. And he scored with his wrong foot, which is his right foot. There we go. That's what I mean, to confuse you. Trimmel. But yeah, what I mean, the importance of having inside forward. Cutting in on the left foot in that situation, but he scored with his right in the end. Goal review. After all that, we're going to go and concede a goal. So, what are we going to do now? Hazard, it feels like we just... no. I'm looking for... We don't have a lot of midfield strength on the bench. You know, Emre Can is injured as well. So, yeah, we're not making a lot of moves in terms of that. What we could do is bring on Moukoko, though. Moukoko, and just play with a couple up top. Wow, complete forward. It's strange to see. I'm going to go with a poacher. Milan. Yeah, it's intriguing performance. Let's play with lower tempo. Yeah, shorter game. Just, freshen a few things up there. Freshen it up. Come on, guys. Try and control. It won't look good if we concede from here. We're looking like... Was going to say we're looking like... Let's try and encourage a bit. Nah, fuck. We're winning, but... not great reactions. It feels like we need a boost. You know what I mean? It's then we get okay. Just come on. How much minutes we used him, FM, mate? Moody, it's annoyed me now. You can get to a point where things just annoy you, and yeah. Let's make another pass that for Murray there. Yeah, it's just that annoyed me. That's just annoyed me now. It was the build-up, getting the bad reaction. The body language from encouraging, but when you're winning, you probably shouldn't do it. But it's felt because the feeling was like we're not dominating. At the end of the day, we've still gone and won. So it's a strange feeling, probably not as good as we could have been, but you get 3 points, can't complain. Coming back from a lengthy break, but yeah, and we consolidate top of the table. So let's, come on. Like, don't get too frustrated, but I know we probably want to show a lot more. And it was Moukoko injury, like 3 weeks, not too long term. But, you know, it's disappointing. Marlene 1 to 2 days. And, yeah, fitness shouldn't be an issue, honestly, after the break we've had. But anyway, as I said, I'm probably going to look to just see what we can do in January, just to be realistic, you know. But yeah, like I said, we'll probably just do this save for the rest of this season. And yeah, and we started journeyman. I think that's going to be the way to go, and maybe it can just hype me up a bit more because, yeah, I love to see as much interaction on the videos as possible. I kind of touched on that in the last episode. I've been doing this stuff for so long, and that kind of is what like keeps me going too. Like having some interactions with you guys, with the community, and yeah, that's why I suppose I enjoy streaming a bit. Because yeah, that interaction is probably like the most I have in a day, because I'm a bit on my own, and I make the videos, I do streams, I do a bit of like other online content as well. Um, do what I can to get by, but yeah, like that online interaction stuff is like that's what I have. So yeah, I greatly appreciate you guys being part of that. And yeah, it's important for me, not just for doing it as a job somewhat. Yeah, this is like a portion of what I do, but it's like it's more than that too. It's something that gets me by as well, just to have a bit of a chat, read your comments, and as I said, on stream as well. That's more chat vibes, but yeah, it's nice to always have comments to read, and of course it does help out the content as well. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll look forward to the journeyman starting. As I said, that will be a positive of the journeyman. When we feel like it's time to move on, that's going to be a general part of a journeyman as well. So yeah, I'll look forward to getting that started, but I think it'll be good to refresh. If you're like familiar on my channel, we usually probably like normal people go away over Christmas as well, but I always come back pretty energized and ready to get going. So yeah, I'm going to keep that energy with me regardless of numbers that the videos do, because I think that's very important. You can't let that take over. And yeah, I'm expecting to have a pretty good time, pretty good breakaway. So yeah, I want to keep that energy with me when I come back and go hard with the content, and yeah, start the journeyman. And yeah, hopefully that can be. It's weird. We're almost getting to the new year, because I remember around that time last year and we were into the journeyman series. So yeah, now we will just be getting it started. So yeah, maybe you're getting a sense of what I say, where the YouTube content is like one of the biggest things in my life, and I feed so much off the comments and the chat in the stream, like I say, because I've been going through these things in my mind, like I said in the last episode too. So yeah, I appreciate all you guys being part of my life, really, because YouTube and yeah, the streaming is my life. I don't have a lot of other stuff. So along with that, the better things do, the more things I can add. So I'm just going to try and work my hardest and yeah, keep going and see how many years. As I said, we're going 10 years strong, and yeah, we're fighting just to, we're trying to, you see how like crucial it is for me to the way I say things. So yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep going, guys. Appreciate all the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.